Hello, everybody. Hello, you beautiful human. Sorry if the lighting is horrible. My window is open over there. But hello. So I'm Xanthe. I'm a lesbian YouTuber and I give advice, life experience, yada 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 online here. So I thought it would be super cool if I could answer your questions live here. So if you have any questions, just comment in the chat section on this side or this side. I don't know which side it's on. It's on one of those sides. And I will start answering. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. I wish I could give you all hugs, but I'll give you some virtual hugs. And I have some questions already set in a little folder over here. So let's see here. Okay, so one of the biggest questions that I get is, how do I know if I'm lesbian or bisexual or in the community if I've never had experience dating anybody? Or I've only dated one gender, or I've only dated one orientation. And so my answer to that is actually, I didn't know what I was exactly when I was younger, still trying to figure myself out. But just before I started dating my girlfriend, I actually did find myself and I did realize, oh, I'm actually lesbian. I would never want to be with a guy. Hello, Cassies. Hello, Abid. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. But how do you spell your name? Is Abhipsa. Beautiful name. And so, yes. So the answer to that question is, when you think about yourself in the future with someone, let's say you're sitting on the couch in your living room, you're watching TV, you're hanging out, and you're with your significant other. When you imagine that significant other, you automatically kind of put a gender on there, or it's more of like a blank slate or something. So when I thought about my future and who I was with and what that person would be or who that person would be, I always imagined kind of like a blank slate. And I realized that I always had this thought of, oh, I have to be with a guy because, being straight and everything. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, when I think about that, it's always a blank slate. Like, that's kind of strange. And then I started to imagine it being with a girl, and I instantly got happy. Like, instant. It was crazy. Hello, Emily. And it was just, it was crazy. And so before I started dating my girlfriend, I kind of, thought in my head or imagined what it would be like with a girl. So I had several girl crushes. Like, when I think about it now, I never actually had any guy crushes. I just thought that the guy was pretty, which is actually another question that I have to answer. But basically, when you imagine yourself in the future, or you kind of fantasize about yourself or your relationships, who is that person with you? Is it a blank slate? Is it a girl? Is it a boy? Is it unknown? Who are they? And so you want to think about that, and then that can kind of help you get to the point of more understanding yourself better. And if you do need to date people or experiment and whatnot, that's absolutely okay too. But if you are like, I don't know who I am, I don't have any experience, what do I do? Just try and imagine yourself with either gender or non-binary, etc. And think about how that makes you feel, and hopefully that will help you out. So, another question. Let's see in my little question thingy over here. Let's see. Okay. So a question that I have is, oh, thank you, Cassie. My wallpaper is flowers, blue flowers. I love it. It's actually an old, like, barn house kind of thing, so it's beautiful. Thank you so much. And so what was I saying? Oh my gosh, I'm getting like nervous because I've never had a live video before, and I'm just so excited. Okay. So, what does it mean if you find boys attractive, but you maybe not attracted to them. First of all, what does that even mean? So if you're attracted to a man, that means that, oh, you think he's a nice guy, you think he's nice looking, and whatnot. But, oh, thank you, Blaine. And so, yes. So being attracted to a guy is wanting to be in a more, I guess, romantic relationship with this person, more intimate relationship. But if you just find this person attractive, that means that you find them nice to be around and nice to look at. So this was actually something I struggled with as well. And I thought I liked guys. I thought I had crushes. I actually had this one guy that I like dated, but it was like a whole thing. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, so I thought about guys and I thought about them being pretty and really nice, and I really liked their hugs because guys give really good hugs, especially if they're tall. And I'm like a little short little girl over here. Just kidding, I'm not that short. I guess I'm average. I'm 5'6". Anywho, that's beside the point. But I thought that, oh, since I like hugging guys, since I like looking at guys, since I like talking to guys, I must be attracted to guys, obviously. Um, but oh, thank you, Weather. Oh, yes. And so I realized later that when I thought about a girl versus a boy, with the girl, I thought about more than just hugging her or talking to her. I thought about kissing. I thought about marrying her. I thought about my life with her. With the guy, I was like, I mean, I can deal with this. I mean, if I have to be with a guy in the future, I can deal with it. It's not something I really like want, but it's also something that I kind of assume has to happen. So when I thought about being with a guy, I thought about it more as like checking off the list of life. Like, you know how in life there's a thing that everyone is like, okay, you are a child, then you go to school, then you graduate school, then you find a guy and you marry him, you have kids, you get a job, you retire, all this stuff. So I thought being with the guy was just, checking off the list. But I realized that being with a girl was something that I really wanted, and I realized that that's okay. You can do things you want. You can be with people you want to be with. So if you are finding guys nice to look at, nice to be around, but you don't really know if you really want to be with him in the future, that might be a slight sign that you might actually not want to be with a guy. So I'm just going to take a second to breathe, and I'm still like, I'm shaky. I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to read some comments over here. Okay. OMG, I love your energy. Thank you for all of your amazing videos. That's so sweet, Weather. Thank you so much. We're the same height and I'm only 12. Oh my gosh, Cassie's. Yeah. So I guess I'm like short. But yeah, I'm 12 and I'm 5'4". Oh yes. Let's see. I've definitely stopped growing. Definitely. I am 19. Don't think there's any more growing happening, but it's okay because my girlfriend and I are actually the same exact height. So it's perfect for like hugging and everything. So we're good. We're good. Yeah, the thought of being with a guy is just, and being with a girl is just, wow. Totally relate. Absolutely relate. I feel like I've known I was lesbian since I was like a child, but I just didn't accept it. My mom coming out to me actually let me, I guess, know that being a lesbian was a thing, and I was so happy about it. I was like, oh my gosh, like my parents were getting divorced over here. They're like, yeah, I'm sorry, like we're getting divorced. It's so sad, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, why? My mom's like, I'm a lesbian and I'm gonna get back with my girlfriend who I was with in high school. And I was like, that's amazing. So I wasn't even sad about the whole divorce thing. I was just happy about like her being gay and that I could be gay and everything like that. Yes. Let's see. You were only 19. You were definitely an old soul. Oh, thank you. Um, exactly. My crush is at school, 5'8", and she's younger than me. Wow. Well, okay. Girls always talk to me about guys. This is another lesbian thing that I wanted to talk about. So, straight girls talking to me about boys. You know, like girl talk. You know, when you go to a sleepover and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this guy like Sean over here is so cute and he's so like tall." And girls only like most of the girls that I was friends with are like, "This boy has to be taller than me." I'm like, "Why?" But okay. But I guess it kind of makes sense because you know, like hugging, you want that like protective feeling. I don't know if any of you can relate. Same, my time. Yeah. I still have straight friends. I haven't ditched them all, no. Most of my friends are part of the community, but I do have straight girlfriends or female friends, and they do still talk about boys a lot. And I'm just like sitting over here. They know I'm gay. Like they know. So actually, a funny thing is, I was in high school last year was my last. I'm graduated high school now, but last year I was in high school and my friends would ask me to talk to boys for them because they knew I wouldn't get nervous. So that was pretty fun. I don't know if any of you can relate to that. My girl talk is all about true crime. Oh, I love that, Cassie's. That is amazing. Yes. I'll be honest, even dudes don't know why we need to be tall. Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah. I think that as long as the person is sweet to you and nice to you, height should not matter. um, this might be too personal, but what is scary or awkward the first time you're with your girlfriend? Oh, that's actually a really good question. Secret sorry. So this question is about what was scary or awkward the first time I was with my girlfriend. Now I know most of you are a little younger, so I'm gonna keep this a little PG. Um, but basically, it's kind of strange because my girlfriend and I actually talked about this, let's say, activity a lot before it even happened. And so we kind of just talked through it, like our fears and everything. So one of my fears was her being like, "Oh, she's ugly," or like not liking my body, I guess. Um, Another fear that I had was that I just didn't know like what went where and like I didn't know how it worked because in school and everywhere you only learn about straight intercourse. And so you never learn about like what to do. But it's actually very similar to straight intercourse, just saying. Um but my biggest fear was just like her thinking I wasn't pretty or I don't know, that I wasn't like good at that activity or something. But luckily her and I talk about literally everything. She's probably cringing if she's watching this right now. Me talking about it. But yeah, it was just mostly like, am I gonna be good at this? Will I look okay? Um that's my answer for that. Thank you for that question and I hope that was PG enough. So thank you, by the way, all of you for coming here. Like there are 10 of you right now, and I just am so happy. You are so so sweet, and I love you so much. Um, Let me try to find more questions here. Oh, so I just want to mention something because most people like can really relate to this when I say this and like how I really really knew I was lesbian and not bisexual is that when I thought about guys or being with a guy, I thought, "Oh, okay, I could be in an asexual relationship with him because that activity or whatever is not something I desire or something that I want or something that I feel safe. I actually feel like I feel very uncomfortable thinking about that. So I felt like, okay, I'm bisexual. No. I'm whatever. I guess it's not sexual because I'd be asexual with men, but I'm asexual with men and lesbian, I guess. So, yeah, if you feel like that, it's definitely a good sign that you could be lesbian because, I mean, unless you are asexual, like, there are so many people who are asexual, and that's so valid, absolutely. But if you know that you're not asexual and you feel like you have to be asexual with a guy and that you just can't be with a guy like that, that might be an indicator that you are actually lesbian because that is actually a big part, well, not a big part, but like a part of an intimate relationship or a romantic relationship if you are not asexual. So that really helped me out when I thought about it. Hello, Katrina. I love you. That's my girlfriend. Okay. Um, you guys are all so cute. Oh my gosh. You are so sweet. Thank you for coming on. Aw, Lisa, thank you. What do you mean by asexual with someone? Oh, what I mean is just that you wouldn't want to have intercourse with that person, basically. You wouldn't want to be close with that person in that kind of, I guess, sexual way. If that answers your question, I hope that does. Um, and let's see. Thank you for sharing all of your insights. When you finally come to realize of your true identity, what is scary for you to come out to your straight friends? Oh, that's a really good question. So, I kind of told some of my friends that I was questioning myself. So I didn't have like a big coming out to my friends. But later on, I guess, after I kind of told my small group of friends, later on, when I did really know that I'm lesbian and I was coming out to my straight friends, my biggest fear was honestly that they wouldn't believe me. Like, especially family members, because my mom's also lesbian, so most people would just be like, oh, well, you're just copying your mom, you're not valid, you're going through a phase. So I wasn't so much scared of not being accepted. I was more scared of not being, I guess, believed, or I don't know how to say that in better words, but I just wanted people to believe me that I was telling the truth because it just hurts so much when people don't believe you when you are telling the truth. So that was probably my biggest fear because honestly, like the people who I surround myself with are part of like musical theater and they're all super I guess, accepting. So thankfully, I'm super, super lucky with that. And so that is the answer to your question there. Being with a guy made me feel like they would make the first move. So I would be just, be chilling. But the thought of being with a girl is scary too. I mean, do I gotta make the first move? Okay, so that's a good question. I'm the kind of person to just go for it right at the, like even when I was with the guy, I told him I liked him, but there are actually subtle ways of flirting with a girl. Now, girls are confusing because, like, oh my gosh, they seem like they're flirting like all the time. I don't know if you know what I mean. Like, can you relate? Because oh my gosh, girls are just like hugging and kissing and being all cute and everything. But something that I found that when I have a crush on someone, I was basically just always interested in them. So, a way that you can flirt or show a girl that you like her is that you can, when they talk to you and they tell you something important, you can bring that up again in later conversation, and that will show them that you actually care about them because you remember what they said. Another thing is that you always are like constantly in eye contact with them. I know with COVID, it's a whole thing. But when you are in person, if you really look into their eyes while they're talking to you and you give them your full attention, that will also show them that one, you are either a really good friend or that you might have a crush on them because you're so like interested in them and so present with them. So you might need to make the first move if this girl seems to not be getting the hint. But when you do tell a girl how you feel, you also have to keep in mind that she might not feel the same way. So you have to be prepared for that friendship to kind of change. With my experiences, I told the girl who I liked in grade like 8 or something, and I told her over text, I'm like, I have to tell you something tomorrow morning at school or before school. And so I committed to that. Then I went to school the next day. I took her aside and I was like, I have a crush on you. And then I as soon as I said that, I like zoomed away. I like sprinted away. And then she had some time to think about it. And then by the end of the school day, she was like, Xanthe, like, I don't want this to ruin our friendship. I obviously don't feel the same way. But we can work through this. So when you do tell a girl, or you're preparing to tell a girl, it can either go super, super well and you're both gay and you both love each other and it's great, or you might have a little confusion in your friendship. So just be prepared for that as well. I hope it goes well for you, but obviously, like, there are just things that you have to think about while telling a girl that you like her, because you might get hurt and you have to prepare for that, unfortunately. Let's see. I had a friend ask me if I was asexual and I had to Google what it meant. No worries. I mean, honestly, I didn't even really know what asexual was until like 2 years ago. Or, yeah. Oh my gosh, the COVID year of 2020 just seems like it didn't even happen. Let's see. Random thing with my life. My crush is lesbian and I am, and I want to date her, but she is just out of a relationship with her ex. So now what should I do? Oh, okay. So I would say that, okay, let me think about this for a sec. So since she is right out of a relationship, she probably just honestly needs a friend to support her. So if you can be that friend and support her, maybe let her kind of, first of all, get over this person, and you support her and you're just there for her. And then as the time goes on, maybe wait for her to kind of show signs that she's over that person. And then after that, you can slowly start flirting or showing her that you're interested. So I wouldn't go right ahead right now. Maybe you could just give her some time, because you also don't want to be, what is it called when you are the person that someone dates right after they break up? You know what I mean? Oh, a rebound. That's what it's called. You don't want to be the rebound relationship. You want to have a good relationship with them. So just give her some time, be a supportive friend, and let her kind of show you that she's over this person. So then you can slowly make your way back into her life in that kind of way, if that makes sense. All right, let's see. I know what you mean about wanting to be taken seriously. Yeah, it's because I did, like, I'm very similar to my mom, and people just assumed that I only liked things because she liked them. And so I was into theater. I liked singing. I liked dancing. I liked performing. And she liked doing all those things. We liked the same food. We liked the same color, all this stuff. And so I thought that when I came out as lesbian, that people would just be like, oh, you're just copying her again. You're going through a phase. So yeah, definitely one of my big fears. But I mean, it feels so good to just be yourself. And when you do come out, you are constantly coming out again and again and again and again to everyone. Like, I had this one work shift and I was, working there. It was like my second shift or something. And this lady who I was working with said something. Oh yeah, there was this cute boy who came in, and I can recognize a cute boy. Like, he was pretty cute, not gonna lie. And he was, I don't know, like a couple years older than me. And he walked out the door, and then this lady was like, "Oh, you should have went and held the door open for him. He's so cute." I'm like, "Yeah, boys aren't really my type." And she's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a lesbian." And she's like, "Oh, oh." But once you do come out once, like, you get better at it. It's quite fun to come out sometimes, especially if you know that person's gonna react silly. Like, my grandfather once, I came out to him while we were paddling in kayaks and we were like racing, and he's like, "Ooh, any cute boys?" And I was like, "Nope, but there is a cute girl though, and I'm dating her." And he was like, "What?" And then he just like stood still in the water, and I just like paddled my way to the dock and I won, so it was pretty fun. um let's see. Same. I did the same thing in elementary school, and now I'm embarrassed, but we are still friends. That's lovely. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's a bit awkward at the beginning, but once I got over that person in grade 8, we still are friends today. I mean, not super close friends, but we're friendly and we talk sometimes. That's really nice that you guys are still friends. I'm happy for you. How to know if you want to be her or be with her. It's just so hard to know your own self at times. That is so true. Okay. So this confused me for a really, really long time because I thought that since I was obsessed with this girl in grade 8. Like, I'm not even joking. I like wrote about her in my journal. I thought about her and like I dreamt about her. Like, it was crazy. And I thought, "Oh, I just want to be her. Like, I just love her personality. I love who she is. I just want to be her." Well, something that helped me realize that I actually had a crush on her was that when I was out, like, back at home after school, I would miss her. Like, I would just want to be with her so bad. I was like, I want to do anything, anything to be in her presence right now. And I felt like that was a big sign that I actually had a crush on her because, like, I just wanted to be with her all the time. She made me happy. She made me feel my true self. And so that was something that really helped me decipher whether I wanted to be her or be with her. I hope that helps. I really hope that helps. Just saw that you're live and wanted to send some love. Aw, thank you, Donna Fox. Mwah. Love you. All right. Which TV show, character, celebrity was your gay awakening? Oh, this is a good question. Okay. So, you know Hannah Montana. Okay, so I watched a lot of Hannah Montana when I was younger, and there was this character, Lily, and she was a bit, I guess, tomboyish, and she went on her skateboard, and she, like, wore all these, like, tomboyish clothes, stereotypically tomboyish clothes, and so I don't think I really realized that I was lesbian, but I knew that I did like her more than, like, the guy characters. Another character that I don't know if you would know, but it's the show's called The Facts of Life, and it's about like these school kids in a school just living their best lives. My mom watched it when she was a teenager, and there was this character Jo, and she was so tomboyish, like very. She seemed very gay, like very, very gay. Stereotypically, obviously. I'm very girly. I'm gay. You can be girly. You can be whatever. But anyway, so I just had crushes on like the tomboyish girls, and when they had boyfriends in the later seasons, like I did not like that. I think that helped me to realize I was lesbian because when they were with a guy, I just got so infuriated. I was like, "How dare you be with a guy?" So I think that really helped me know that I actually had a crush on them. Thank you for that question. Let's see here. What's your opinion on Target's Pride's collection? Oh, actually, I have not seen Target's Pride collection, which is horrible. But I mean, all Pride collections I quite like because they're gay. But I will definitely check out Target's collection because I'm very curious now. We actually don't have a lot of Target in Canada, so I never really see it. That's a really good question. I will check it out later. Thank you, Cassie's. I came out to some of my friend group and they were like, "Oh, I thought you were straight." Oh no! Oh my gosh. Actually, none. Actually, I think my girlfriend thought I was straight. Yeah. I mean, I am stereotypically more feminine, and so I guess that helps them to think that I'm straight. But yeah, that's slightly awkward. um, girl, wait, really? Boy, I thought you were straight. Oh, girl, really? I thought you were straight. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry about that. And that's kind of funny. I mean, you at least you surprise them because something that I found slightly, I guess, annoying, not annoying, but just like, gosh darn it. Because most of my friends knew I was gay before I even knew. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? So at least you had like the shock factor there. So, I mean, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe. How long did it take you to get to a place of self acceptance where your true identity does it take? Does it take time? It absolutely does take time. Honestly, being with my girlfriend, we've been together for 3 years now, and like just this year, I've been working on myself, like doing, well, I mean, I've been doing different programs, like self improvement programs and meditation and all this stuff, and I think that it definitely takes time. I honestly wasn't as like super confident that I was lesbian until I was dating my girlfriend, which was 3 years ago. And I started questioning when I was like 11 and I was 16, or yeah, I was 16. So it took about 5 years. But obviously, it doesn't have to take that long. If you are already questioning or thinking that you could be part of the community, like you're already so far, and that is amazing. Just know that you are perfect as you. You are a beautiful human. And no matter how long it takes you to fully accept yourself, like you are perfect the way you are. And I hope that one day you can see that as well. Let's see. I love my girlfriend so much, guys. Like, she's great. Um, let's see. Which real life or on-screen lesbian couples do you ship the most? Oh, okay. I'm honestly not super cool or trendy, and shipping, like, I don't really know what that means. I think it means that like you see two people and you like think they would be really good together. So I'm just gonna answer like that. Or maybe I feel like people have said they're shipping people who are already in relationships. So I'm just gonna say a lesbian couple that I really, really like on TV, and hopefully that will answer your question. So, there's this show called Atypical, and in I believe the second season, there's okay. Spoiler alert. In the second season, there is like this girl, Casey. She's the sister of the main character, and her and this character Izzy are like together, and they have literally the best kiss I've ever seen in TV ever. I friggin' love their first kiss. Is so cute, and they're so cute together. And then at the end of the series, they're so cute, and I really love them. So I hope that answers your question. I don't know if anybody's seen that show, but it's great. Let's see. But two of them were bi, and the one was lesbian. Oh, that's amazing. Now you came out to your queer friends, I guess I could say, umbrella term. So that is amazing. Um, don't want to be rude, but I think you overlooked question at 22. Oh goodness, let's see. Lisa, can you please resend that question because I honestly don't know where it is. But I would love to answer that again. So thank you so much, Lisa, for letting me know that. Let's see. Search Emily Osman and Ashley Tyndall kiss on YouTube. You'll finally see Lily from Hannah Montana kiss a girl. I am totally looking that up. Yes, thank you, Secret Vetoes. Thank you. I will definitely look that up. From Atypical. Um, yeah. So yeah, just let me know, Lisa, Laurel, what that question was, because I really want to answer all the questions I can. Actually, let me try to see here. How long did it take you to play? Yeah, so just let me know what question that is, and I will definitely answer that. By the way, a new Atypical season is premiering. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, a new Atypical series is, or sorry, is it season? New Atypical season is premiering on the 4th of July. I thought they were done. Like, I thought they, oh my gosh, I'm so happy now. Oh wow, you just made me so happy. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to see if there are any other questions. If I like looking at that, I already did that. So something that could help you feel more comfortable, I guess, being, let's say for example, you think you're lesbian and you're not quite sure and you're kind of scared to say it. Something that really helps is literally go to a mirror in your room or your phone or something reflective so you can see yourself and just say, like, for me, I would be like, Xanthe, I am lesbian. I like girls. I want to be with a girl in the future. I am a lesbian. And that really helps because it's like you're saying it out loud. Even if it's not to anybody else, you're saying it to yourself, who is actually the number one person you have to come out to and probably the hardest person to come out to. Coming out to yourself can be quite challenging, especially depending on who you're around. So that's something that I would suggest. Just look in a mirror or something reflective so you can see your beautiful self and tell yourself how you identify. Just so then you can say it out loud and really feel it. Let's see. I saw this meme on TikTok and it said, I think you're trying to get me to be gay with your gay agenda. And the other person said, I'm non binary. I don't have agenda. I don't have agenda. That is amazing. Sorry, I had to read that twice to understand what was happening. But basically, it's just a funny joke and I love that so much. Wow. Oh my gosh, gay TikTok. Like, when TikTok was first like a big thing, I was like, lame. I'm not gonna go on TikTok. I'm not gonna be one of those people. I'm seriously one of those people who like goes on TikTok and binge watches TikTok. And now TikTok knows I'm gay, and so all of my TikTok videos that come up are all gay. So I love that. Let's see. I don't know what happened to my keyboard. OMG. I was going to say I love Elodie and Jillian from Trinkets. But is he? Oh my gosh, actually, Trinkets, I started watching, but then I kind of like stopped watching it. So I'm definitely watching that again. I thank you for reminding me of that, actually. I know I'm on the aro ace spectrum, but I don't like the idea of being with a girl. Not sure what the attraction though. How did you know you were sexually attracted to girls? Fantasies, particular person? So, something, that's a little bit harder to answer, I guess, because I've never really questioned if I'm asexual or not. So I never really thought about not being sexual with someone or being sexual with someone. But yeah, I think mostly just like dreams about them, thinking about them in that way. So yeah, I think it was just mostly dreams and thinking about them. Why does the word lesbian seem scarier than gay? Because it does to me. Oh my gosh, that is so true. Whenever, like, I usually say gay to people. Oh my gosh, my window is being crazy. I I think that lesbian has this connotation of being something different. Let me try to think about how to say this. Lesbian seems sometimes derogatory because people use it in a bad way. And it kind of makes people feel like they're less than something. Like guys, for okay, not all guys, but some guys, um, say lesbian in a weird way, like they fantasize about them. So I feel like, yeah, gay definitely sounds softer, easier. And gay is also like an umbrella. It's not a super umbrella term, like queer is the umbrella term, but gay definitely feels more comfortable. And if it feels more comfortable to you, honestly, use it. I use it whenever I come out to someone. I'm like, yeah, I'm gay. I don't say I'm lesbian because yeah, it just feels a little bit more awkward or scary, and that's okay. Just say that you're gay, and people will figure it out. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why it seems scarier. I feel like it's just like more specific and it has a weird connotation sometimes. I'm assuming that's why. Um, Anybody who is LGBT should watch the anime Kurtris. Kurtris. I'm not sure how to say that. It's free. Okay, on Crunchyroll. Actually, I don't watch like any anime, but I will make a note of that. Actually, let me make a note of that right now. All right. And let's say, oh, citrus. Okay, gotcha. Um, that still helped. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I do that too for an umbrella term, LOL. Even though I'm bi. That was my girlfriend. She also uses gay, even though she's bi. So it's totally fine to say you're gay. Like, it is more of an umbrella term, and if you feel comfortable with that, go with it. Lesbian has picked up a lot of other connotations from the past, so the word feels like it comes with a lot of weight. Meanwhile, gay used to mean happy. Yeah, exactly. Gay does mean happy, so that is so true. Citrus, like the orange or lemon. I love it. So apparently there's an anime called Citrus on Crunchyroll that you can check out. So there you go. Are there any woman loving woman books? Oh, honestly? Okay. So Chloe is asking about if there's like a lesbian book series thingy, or if there are any books with. I mean, okay. What does WLW mean? Does that mean woman loving woman? Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's woman loving woman, but honestly, I don't really read a lot of books. I'm trying to more, but I'm not a big reader. So unfortunately, I can't really suggest any books. But if any of you have really good woman loving woman books that you could recommend, just type it in the little chat box, and you can help Chloe find a good book. And thank you guys. Yep, woman loving woman. All right. The first ever lesbian dating show is out. Wait, what? The first ever lesbian dating show is out. It's in German, but if you want to see good kisses, search for Princess Charming Elsa on YouTube. That is a really good recommendation. Thank you, Lisa. Cool. I love, actually, I was with my grandparents this past weekend, physically distanced, don't worry. And we were talking about how there's a lesbian couple in this show, and this show, and this show. And my grandfather was like, oh, yeah, like they're in every show. It seems like they're in every show now. And I was like, yeah, I know. It's great, right? It's actually amazing how there's more representation happening. I'm so happy about that. Yeah. Let's see. I think it's called The Devil is a Lesbian. It's a comic from the 1900s, I think. Okay. All right. Good to know. It's a little spicy though. So, The Devil is a Lesbian is a little spicy, and it's a comic. So there we go. I like a girl and would be with a girl. I'm a girl. but I think more about guys and talking to them. I'm shy around them, like more into them in general, but I would like to kiss them or be with a guy. I don't know if I'm bi. Okay, so Wolf of Fire, hello, by the way. Thank you for being here. So I am not bisexual, so I don't really have the best advice for bisexuality. My girlfriend is bisexual. Hopefully, her and I will make more videos about that. Katrina. Um, but I would say if you feel like you could be in a good relationship with someone, no matter if they're woman or man or girl or guy, then you could be bisexual, absolutely. And bisexuality is not like a 50-50 thing. You could like girls 80% of the time and boys 20% of the time, and it can change over time as well. So if right now you feel the like most comfortable being identifying as bisexual, that's absolutely valid, and you can definitely go with that. If in the future you change, then that's absolutely fine as well. Um, there's this people are like, oh, you can't change, like you have to know right away. Well, that is so much pressure. Like, oh my gosh. So just go with what works for you. If being bisexual, if that feels comfortable to you and you honestly feel that you could be with a girl or a guy and you feel comfortable with that, then absolutely you can be bisexual. My mom is watching right now. Amanda Vanda Gulik. I love you. Um, let's see. It's a good show for. Oh, Winona Earth, I think it's called, is like this TV show, and it's also good for showing representation. I think it's actually about two lesbians together, so that's pretty good. Yeah, wink to my girlfriend. Maybe her and I can make a video this weekend. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. That really helped. I'm so glad. Wolf of Fire, thank you so much. Yay. So I'm not sure how much longer I will be doing this live thing. I'll just like keep going, maybe for like, let's say, okay, I will go until 2 o'clock if you want. If you want. So as long as you have questions or things to say, I will continue this live stream until 2 o'clock. So just to let you know. 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Not sure where it is in your area, but you know. The Office has a couple gay characters in it. Ooh, The Office. You know, I couldn't really get into that show very well, but if I gave it a better try, then maybe. Actually, Schitt's Creek is a really good show for showing that because the son is pansexual, I believe, and his parents are just like totally accepting of it. They're like, oh yeah, it's fine. And also, that show was filmed like 15 minutes away from where I live. Pretty cool. So yeah, look up Schitt's Creek. It's SCHITTS Creek. Let's see. Also Riverdale, if you're into that. Riverdale is also good. It gets a little crazy at the end, like as the shows go on, but there's definitely really good representation there. Hi Dee, hi. What was it like for you to come out when your mom had already come out? What kind of comments did you have to deal with? So mostly just people saying, oh, you're going through a phase. Oh, you'll get over it. Oh, it's normal for girls to like girls. It's just a stage in their life. So basically just people saying that I was not valid or that I was just copying my mom, which I'm not because, okay, as fun as it is to be part of the community, who here actually wants to be different or like in a minority? Yeah. So I don't know why I would choose to be gay. I mean, I am so thankful that there's a beautiful community here, and my girlfriend, I'm so thankful for her and everything. But I mean, really, I honestly wouldn't choose to be gay. So why would I copy my mom? So anyway, let's see here. Love Schitt's Creek, and the After documentary is so good. Had me crying. Oh my gosh, yeah, the documentary is also really, really good. I think it's on Netflix or something. You can look that up. So yeah, it's really, really good. I love David. Like, he's so great. David is one of the characters. You probably know that, but I just wanted to clarify for anyone who didn't. Sometimes it feels like I would choose to be gay any day. Honestly, say, after being out and in the community and surrounded by all these happy, lovely people, I definitely would choose to be gay if I knew how amazing the community is. But when you're first questioning yourself and you have no idea where the community is, if there's even a community, like, is it a secret community? Do I have to, like, sign some papers? Before you know how amazing it is to surround yourself with these people in the community, I personally would just choose to have an easy life and be straight. So, yeah, but honestly, yeah, after knowing or being in the community and meeting all these people, I would definitely choose to be straight. Or, sorry, gay, not straight. um, how to deal with people misgendering you. If they, them at the moment might change later, I'm not sure yet. I'm they, them at the moment might change later. Okay. So people people will always assume things. Um, everyone assumes I'm straight. That I don't know. I mean, well, I guess now not because I'm like gay on the internet, but misgendering you, that's a little tricky. Honestly, I would just, if you feel comfortable, just tell them, oh, actually, I identify as they, them. And remember, if you tell someone that and then they forget or they accidentally use a different pronoun, they probably just honestly forgot. And then you can just correct them. And most people are perfectly fine with that. Um, Something else that you could do is if you have like a little they them pin or something, you can just put that on your sweater or your shirt or whatever. And then it can also just tell people like, hey, that's who I am. And Instagram has this amazing feature now with like the pronouns and everything. And so you can actually put they them in your Instagram page, and most people don't even really notice it because, I mean, you would really have to look hard to look at someone's name and look at all those small letters to see they, them. So if you want some, I guess, ways to show people that you identify as they, them instead of another pronoun, those are a couple things that you can do. Hopefully that helps. Um, Ross's ex-wife in Friends is amazing. That is so true. Yes, Friends is also great. We love Friends. And let's see. What age were you when you realized you were LGBT? Ooh. I knew that I knew that I was part of the community when I was probably 13. But I didn't know what I was. But I knew I was not straight. I hope that answers your question. And let's see. I love Friends. Friends OMG season was always my favorite. Yes. Uh-huh. What's your favorite part of Pride Month? And how has your Pride Month been going? Oh. My favorite part of Pride Month is just that there is at least 1 month of the year that people recognize that there are people part of the community. But usually, without COVID, my favorite part about Pride Month is going to celebrate Pride in Toronto. The last year and this year, it's not happening. But just being at Pride, even though it's so busy and so crowded and there's just so much going on, I just love being in that environment because no matter who you are, like, everyone is just full of so much love and they're so ready to give love and support you. and show up as themselves. Like, that's my favorite part, is just pride in general, like the celebration of pride, the pride parade. I just love being with people like that. And what was the second question? And how is your Pride Month been going? Um, I kind of forgot it was June a couple. Oh, sorry. Kind of forgot it was June a couple times this month. With COVID and not being able to hang out with people in person, kind of messes with my calendar. So this month has been a little lackluster, I would say. Um, Other than posting videos and getting your lovely comments, like, there hasn't really been much, except that this weekend it would be Pride Parade. My girlfriend and I are camping together, so that will be my favorite part of this month, because we haven't like hugged or anything for 3 months, so I'm very excited to hug her. So that will definitely be my favorite part of Pride Month this month. Let's see, sorry, hold on one second. Okay. Have you read Rose and Rosie's children book, See Love? Because you have to. It's just amazing. I mean, a children's book made me cry. Oh, I totally will. Absolutely. I think I actually saw one of their videos, or I saw their thumbnail that they made something. I'm definitely checking that out. Thank you so much. Ooh, One Day at a Time is also an awesome series, apparently. I have yet to watch it. I'm writing this down. One Day at a Time. One Day at a Time. So if you want any suggestions for a series to watch, go check that out. Oh my gosh, you'll have to do a camping vlog. Well, Katrina, how do you feel about doing a camping vlog? Let us know. Maybe we'll do something. We are definitely filming at least one video this weekend, so we'll see what happens. Yes, One Day at a Time is amazing. Yes, I love camping. Camping is amazing. I love camping so much. I mean, we're not doing traditional camping because we're camping in my garage and putting a tent in it, because the coyotes and the coy dogs outside of my house will come to the tent. So we need to be a little protected. But generally, like, when we can go to campsites, without COVID, I love camping. It's amazing. Did you know that Blue's Clues has an alphabet song, and P is for pride? They have a whole bunch of pride flags. Really? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is really cool. My mom's like, yes, make a vlog, make a video. It really is, yeah. Well, I just want to say we have like 2 minutes left. If you have any questions, you can ask them down below. My girlfriend just said yes to making a video, so stay tuned. But I just want to say, I honestly didn't even think anybody would show up today. And I have 16 amazing people watching me right now. Like, that is just crazy. I'm so happy. And I'm so happy I could answer some of your questions, because, like, in live, I love this so much. This is so, so, so fun. And if you do want me to do, like, more live videos and I could, like, tell a story, I can share experiences, answer more questions, just let me know if you want me to do that. Yeah, I'm just so happy right now. And let's see, I'm getting Duolingo notifications, lol. 16 beautiful humans, that is so right. Yes, 16 beautiful humans. What is your most embarrassing fact or story about yourself? From Andre. Most embarrassing story or fact? Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know. You know when, like, you can think about all these embarrassing things and then, like, right then and there, like, you can't think about it? Mm, oh, well, there was this boy that liked me in grade 7, and I went to a dance, and he like when I went to grade 7, I was homeschooled before then, so I like went into grade 7 like fresh, just in public school, and we had a couple dances, and there was this boy, and he was quite a bit shorter than me, like this tall, and he asked me to dance, and I was like, absolutely, why not? So then we danced, but it was really weird because he had to like stretch his arms up to like touch my waist or like hold my waist, and we were standing right in front of the teachers, like right in front of the teachers, and they were talking about us, and my friends were looking at us, and it was just slightly awkward. And also, we weren't even looking at each other. We were like this, like middle school dances, and you're just like have your hand out and you're doing this, and you're like this. Yeah, that's what it was like. It was just, it was embarrassing and it's very strange. So there you go. If I think of more embarrassing video stories, I will write them down and let you know in my next live video. Yes, more lives. Oh, that's from Christine Hebel. Mwah. Love you so much. Thank you so much for doing this live with us, of course, and thank you so much for coming. You did amazing. Thank you. You're a beautiful human, Xanthe. Yes, more live sessions. Yay! And let's say, oh my gosh, falling in the toilet. My mom just told me an embarrassing story. When I was a baby, or a small child, I wasn't a baby, I was a small child, I went to the bathroom and I sat down, and then my whole bum went in the toilet and my arms and legs were up in the air. So there you go. Yeah, bye. I have to go. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You too, Cassies. All right. Mwah. Love you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I will let you know if I'm doing another live, and when I'm doing it. And yeah, I love you so much. Have a lovely day, you beautiful humans, and I will see you next in my next video that's coming out on Saturday. Mwah. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.